I didn't notice that his like hat had teeth mouth. That's kind of spooky. Yeah, that's totally dog shoes. Dog shoes. Where's my... Oh god, he's got mouths all over him, actually. Yeah, I was busy dealing with the every other second. When does he what? Probably when we don't think he's funny enough times, I guess. Or if he ends up being a witness, probably when he lies. Okay. This isn't funny. How am I supposed to know about people who aren't in the circus? Okay. If he thinks he can kill the ringmaster, it's only just that he should die. It's only just that he should die too. Mo. Oh, there's the sad one. Sorry, I crossed the line, but he truly is a disgusting human being. Why do you hate him so much? Let me tell you this one story. The morning before the murder, something terrible happened. Max clonked Ben right over the head as hard as he could. Ben, the ventriloquist with a speech impediment? You should go see the cafeteria. You should go to the cafeteria and investigate for yourself. Cafeteria? Let's just say that's Gotti's. There's gotta be something interesting there. Yes. The very big circus is very big, isn't it? You should always carry a map with you to get around. Oh yeah, this is an atlas. Oh, I killed myself, really. I'm dying here. Coronary. Now he's just laughing to hear his own voice. Okay, so there was a real map inside of the atlas, got it. That's the ringmaster's daughter, Regina. Ever since she was a little girl, she's been watching the circus performances. Cuter than a little puppy Maltese, that Regina. If only my Lorena was that cute. Lorena? Lorena is my daughter. He put up the one-handed, like, prayer, I'm sorry. Because he has to bump the carrot out of the face. She lives with her mother now. Oh, okay. Well, that got divorced depressing. It's true what they say about the tears of a clown. I've been friends with Russell since even before the circus began. He was so selfless. He always thought about others before thinking of himself. I'll find a way to return the favor. He always took such good care of me. I wish I could have thanked him more than I did. Ben. Ben. How's he doing? He's a ventriloquist, isn't he? That's right. Boy, was I surprised when he told me his secret. He's got a second mouth where his belly button should be. Just kidding. Yeah. I mean, Japanese, it's a lot easier to do puns in. Because there's so many words that overlap with the same one, and you just write it in kanji differently. Ben wouldn't tell me a single thing about the murder. That's a simple problem to solve. He won't talk if he doesn't have his puppet Trillo. Oh, Trillo is the puppet. Wait, but then... Okay, so it's a singing puppet. Because Regina was like, I got confessed to by Trillo. Okay. This is getting weird. Trillo. If Ben doesn't have his ventriloquist puppet, you'll barely get a word out of him. Really? Master and puppet. What about you? Real name Lawrence Curls, the ringmaster's old friend, a pleasant stooge of a clown. 46. Ah. What's the matter? Whenever I see my own nose, I'm reminded of my Italian heritage. Ah, I see. It must be because you have one of those Roman noses roaming all over your face. I didn't cross the line, did I? You went so far past it, you'll need to get a map back. Shit! Maya being racist, gotta. What do you think about this? Anything come to mind?
Hi. You want some advice on your development as a comedian, right? I see. Well, this is what you gotta do.
I don't know what voice to give because he's like 46, but he's a clown. So it's like, what clown voice is an old voice? Like... I think that's enough advice. Okay, he'll just change his voice a bunch, I guess. I'll do whatever I want.
Yeah, look at me! Look at me! Maybe I should sound like fucking Kermit over here. But like a lower Kermit, like down here.
Let's see, he was giving such good advice. Don't be so close-minded. Let's see, the hat.
It's that uppity faker's uppity top hat. They found this at the scene of the crime, didn't they?
That's what I've been told.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that's an angry face.
Unbelievable. That jerk killed the ringmaster.
Really is a shame what happened to the ringmaster, huh, Mo? It seems the ringmaster was a truly great man. Except he got that lion killed, apparently. Alright, nothing about the poster. Okay, it has nothing to do about the proposal. Crime photos kind of fucked up the show.
Russell, how could anyone do this to you?
Mo's taking this really hard. Let me show you his dead body. Do you got anything on the new guys? Nope, still out of evidence. Alright. Let's go to the cafeteria then. Into the big top. Alright, we got some new stuff. The poster. Nope. I got the papers. Nope. Map of the circus. It's kind of fucked up, but let's see. Nothing to say about your dad's death, although you don't seem that, like, broken up about it. Maybe that's just how you be. Oh, that guy. His name is Ben, right? Huh? Don't you know him? I don't know. He didn't really catch my... Oh, yeah, I remember reading. Wait, that last bit about his friend Trillo. He's friends with Trillo, right? Yeah, like... I guess she's just like, yeah, you know, Trillo's a separate person. Alright, Mo. That's Mo. He's such a funny clown. He's been a good friend to my dad for a really long time now. He was good friends with the ringmaster. My dad always said, when it comes to who I can entrust the circus to, it's definitely Mo. Well, if Mo did it, then, you know, there's the motive to inherit the circus. Steal it. Yep, that clown is one lovable stooge. Don't you think so, Nick? No comment. Let's actually look at the map. So we got Moe's place, Acro's place, the rest of the lodging house, and the cafeteria right next to it. So that's all we got. Apparently the cafeteria is the last room that we unlocked. Let's check the ringmaster room again. Anyone in here? Well, you're gonna have to. Unleash the beast. We still can't get the white paper out of it. Alright. I guess it'll come up later. Calf. Oh, that's like quite a small cafe room. Oh, definitely not listening to that sign right there. Message board. Ew, this place is gross. This must be because of last night. Didn't have time to clean up after dinner because of the murder. That reminds me, what was it that Mo said? He said that yesterday morning Max clonked Ben over the head. He also said that there's gotta be something interesting there. Nick, what's gotta be interesting? Don't ask. Huh. Well, it's probably the person's name, and they had to, like, mix around an English / like, you know, sorta English European name to fit the pun. Juice bottle. That looks like alcohol. Oh, watch out, Nick. There's broken glass all over the floor. Broken bottle lying in the middle of the floor. Do you think it means anything? There's gotta be interesting. Huh. Looks like we're going to have to go back and meet with him. Is it gonna be like, oh, Gotti is a brand of alcohol? Or a type? Looks like they left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder. They didn't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? Oh, look at all these dishes. It's making me hungry. Let's go get a burger at the snack stand outside. Once we're finished with the case. Alright, then let's get this over with, Nick. Here we go. Wah! Where's the mute button when you need it? Calf. Kitchen's over there. Ah. Everyone must have taken turns cooking. There's a duty list posted here. I wouldn't mind trying my hand at cooking for this many people. Maya's killer hamburger. You'd try, wouldn't you? I don't even want to eat anything that's killer. Oh, there's a Max table. Strange, there's nothing on top of the stand. Look here, Max is written on it. Looks like it's his VIP table. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP table? You wouldn't be putting a 10-course meal on this. Well, he could still eat hamburgers, right? Keep our cafeteria clean. Doesn't seem like anyone else ever read the sign, did it, huh? Maybe they should make it easier to understand. Clean it or die. Well, that would definitely make them clean up. Clean it or perish. What's on the message board? Ah, a bunch of bulletin board for bulletins. Doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here. Boring. Maybe we should just leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read. Juicy? You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like, message from the killer. Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe would take it all seriously. Monka. Alright. Broken bottle. An orange juice bottle that was found broken on the cafeteria floor. Alright. Time to go talk to, Actually, let's see if any of them have anything to say. What do you think of this bottle? Nope. And we didn't find the puppet either, so... We're gonna have to wait until it's in for repairs. Or, it's probably gonna be a weird thing, like, the puppet was taken in for interrogation. And then it's like, guys, the puppet was attached to me because I'm the person. Nah, man, you talk differently than you do.
Hey, that ain't you. Don't you fucking lie, you stuttering ventriloquist. What's a ventriloquist even? Alright. So I'm assuming the alcohol is going to be the last piece to help break Max. It says orange juice, but you know, I'm going to assume it's alcohol. And it's just been censored. Alright. Can you please tell us more about the Big Berries, the Very Big Circus?
It's a very big circus. You sure you got the time?
And the hits just keep on coming.
This circus has been in business for 20 years. We all performed under the guidance of the ringmaster, Russell Berry.
20 years, wow.
Working in the circus is never easy, especially nowadays. With movies, TVs, bowling, there's just too much competition.
But I love the circus.
I love it too. That is why I've been here for 20 years. We work hard to keep the show running. No one sends in the clowns on us.
Nick, you just made a joke. Laugh.
The ringmaster was a real big shot in the circus world, a real class act. Even when there was no customers, Russell would use his own money to pay me. Because he knew that I had a family to care for. He was so happy to take care of his employees.
Let's see.
How could anyone do that to such a wonderful man?
What happened?
Mo, wiggity 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 what?
Oh god, that's so 2000s. Bro. Ugh. Sorry, Mo. Nick was born without a sense of humor.
Don't worry about it. How can you fault someone for being born that way?
Let's talk about the murder.
Let's see. It must have taken place around 10 p.m. last night. After rehearsals were finished, I was tuckered out, so I came back here. After I went to bed, that's when I caught a peek of it.
Caught a peek?
Of the crime.
Just we suspected. This guy's the eyewitness. Oh.
The ringmaster was totally ahead of his time. He would always add new elements to the show.
New elements?
When you've been around you've been a performer for a long time, your act starts to get a bit stale. I realize that even my act can get a bit long in the tooth. Sometimes my jokes can be a bit old-fashioned.
A bit long in the tooth.
But that make-believer takes things too far.
Make-believer?
That magician, the one that thinks he's all high and mighty, he had the gall to say to me,
"You're one of those funny types, right?"
What does that mean, one of those? Well, the joke's on him now.
On him?
Yeah, he got on everyone's nerves. The day of the murder.
Go ahead.
Nope, no way. Just forget I said anything.
But he's still hiding something about Max. But, nothing clear enough for a Magatama. So you saw the crime. Do you mind telling us what you saw?
Well, the police told me that I can't share my story with others. Don't say a word, pal. I'm just gonna have to let these lips stay zipped.
That's not fair.
I guess you're right. Maybe I can tell you a few details. But only if you can get old Stiff Lips here to make with the funny.
Stiff lips? Wait, do you mean me? Nick, you could do it.
What's the matter?
Just getting ready, okay? Do you know why I, Phoenix Wright, am a great lawyer? Because I'm right all the time. At least his expectations are low.
I wouldn't let him quit his day job.
Yeesh, cut a guy some slack. At least it's funnier than Chuckles over there.
It wasn't the greatest joke I've heard, but you did try, so I'll tell you what I saw.
Sorry, he's incapable of being funny, Mo. Oh, it's a little cutscene version. That night.
Once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Once I heard it, I jumped out of bed. That's when I saw.
Oh no, Dr. Eggman.
Without question, without a doubt, it was that magician.
Oh, it's another case of someone could be dressed up as him. Can't wait for it to be Ben. since he's the tall, lanky type. That's all I saw, but it just proves how terrible that man actually is. Knows more about Max than he's letting on. I guess that's all we got now. Guess we just head back to your boy to interrogate. Ben doesn't have his doll yet. His ventriloquist puppet boy. Alright, we got lots of things we have to look at. No time for slacking, let's go. Okay. Maximum Galactica. Who would have guessed he was a country bumpkin? So what do we do now? Huh? There's still lots of things we could do. Go to the scene of the crime, talk to witnesses, get evidence. Yeah, I guess you're right. We still don't even know what happened in the first place. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Could have sworn I've heard that before. Well, we never have enough information. Let's admit it, you don't have a clue what happened. Well, your badge is still shiny, barely. May be showing a bit of wear, but I try to take good care of this thing. Sure do love to show that off, don't you, Nick? Who knows how many times you've shown it off to me. He's right, I whip it out at the drop of a hat. That's weird phrasing. It's kind of pointless, don't you think? If it's that pointless, then don't show it to me. It's your Magatama, what do you mean? This silk hat really does look like it can fly. Does have a feather on it. Maybe that's why you think it can take off. You're right. Nick, I bet you could wear the hat like this. This is like one of those hats a famous detective would wear. Yeah, I guess so. But with a head as big as yours, you'd probably bust a hole in it. Oh, that's translated poorly. In the it. That's it. With a head as big as yours, you'd probably bust a hole in the it. Crime. What do you mean point the... Okay. What's the matter, Maya? Which poster's cooler, the poster or the Steel Samurai poster? Not a big fan of either of one of them. I guess putting a poster of a magician in a law office is kind of strange. No stranger than a hunk of junk carrying around a spear. Look at how this really makes you think. Like what? No matter how great a medium I become, there's no way I can make this kind of money. So it's money you're after. You only live once. You only live life once. YOLO. Right? Well then, you might as well live it fabulously. Mr. Bull. Alright. Once you start channeling spirits, they say you lose sight of who you actually are. Huh, do you really believe that? Not really, but just in case, I have a plan to write my autobiography. Your autobiography? What's the matter? You've been acting strange for a while now. Max, he's just some country bumpkin. So, why does that matter? He's still a famous magician, right? I guess, but his real name is Billy Bob Johns. Yikes, the poor guy's got three first names. Guess that is pretty odd. Oh well, if a big star can do it, then you should pretend to be exotic too, Nick. Big star? Max Galactica is a pretty big name. Anyway, what do you think about Naruhodo Raito? Raito. Yeah, what? I believe that's like one of the names in like Great Ace Attorney. I saw some fan art like earlier that someone drew, and it was just like, oh, it's Grace Ace Attorney like reference, and it was just like, oh, Naruhodo-san, and I was like, what? What? Okay. Okay. All right. What's the A stand for? The A stands for attorney. Naruhodo e raito. Raito. Alright, Regina Berry. Regina is so cute. I have to admit that her smile does sort of have a hypnotic power. Can you believe that she's an animal tamer? That's so cool. I'd like to try animal taming someday. Nick, lie down. Roll over. You think that spawned dojins? Once this case is solved, I'll roll over as many times as you want. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? That answers that, alright? Nick, question mark? Dude. Alright. Yay, remember you promised, Nick. Okay. Yeah, that definitely, yeah. Yeah. Everyone loved the Ringmaster. So I'm told. Why would anyone want to kill such a beloved man of the big top? I mean, assuming that he was actually going to give Maxic all the money even though the circus was struggling. Probably because he was too nice to say no. Nah, I mean, I could see that. Like, your niceness is driving us into bankruptcy sort of thing. Motive will surely be a point of contention tomorrow in court. You can count on that. No matter the crime, we always meet the same detective at the scene. Sometimes it's like he's the only detective on the force. That'd make Gumshoe really elite, wouldn't it? Something tells me that no matter how you look at it, he's anything but elite. No elite. You know, she wasn't so mean. I think she and I would get along. Yeah, but that's the problem. She is so mean. And that whip, that thing hurts. It really hurts. It is kind of cool, though. I wouldn't mind having a whip myself. I bet that cracking the whip on you once or twice would be just what the doctor ordered. Maya! You keep fueling this! Why me? What did I do? Being a ventriloquist job sounds like an interesting job. I bet it's fun once you get good at it. Maybe I should give it a try once. Here I go. Hey, hello everyone. I'm Phoenix Wright. No matter what the lie or who the liar, I'll accept them for who they are. What's the verdict? You might want to practice not moving your lips so much. Yeah, maybe I should sign up to be for some expert training. Don't you have another type of training to attend to, young lady? That was a really nice guy, don't you think? Taught us all about the inner workings of the circus. Yeah, it definitely made me look at things in a new light. And he's got such a great sense of humor. Tickles your funny bone, doesn't it? I can't argue that some people might find it funny. But the only thing it tickles on me is my desire for high-quality earplugs. And that's everything. So let's go back to the detention center and interrogate your boy. God, that room it's gotta be... It's either filled with cards everywhere, or between him throwing them at the glass, he's just picking them up. Like, it's one or the other. Like, the security guard is just back there as the place fills with cards up to, like, your ankles. Or he's, like, picking them up while we talk. Let's see. Oh, it's my two sweeties. Welcome to the detention center. Did he just call me his sweetie again? What's on today's agenda? What can I help you with? Well, we got clues. We gathered quite a few clues. There it goes again. Oh, wonderfully fantabuloso. I mean, fabulous. That's how we came to meet with you again. What's wrong? Quit making such a scary face. Okay then, Max. Let's make this absolutely fabulous. It's time for interrogation. Ah, that is my silk hat. It's the only one of its kind in the world. It's one of my most prized possessions. The silk hat proves that I was somewhere else. Where did you find this, huh, sweetie? They found it at the murder scene. I don't know anything about nothing. Ew, Max is so pathetic like this. Fucking ew. Max must be really confused. That's the ringmaster. It's a shame what happened. He was going to be like a father to me. Okay, that's kind of a weird word of saying it. Were you gonna go out? Were you attempting to marry in through Regina? You did confess your love, apparently, a week ago. Maximilian Galactica. No matter when you see me, you get shivers, don't you? The silk hat, the cloak, the white roses on my chest. They're my symbols, you know. I had to cut the number of symbols to 3. Really? You had quite a few to begin with, then. Well, I thought that you could never have too many symbols. Sunglasses, beauty mark, soft pillows for my lips, a beard, buck teeth. Gave all sorts of symbols a shot. But if I forget one when I put on my makeup, everyone will forget who I am. That's awful, especially for a magician. Can I ask you what you do with such an exorbitant salary? Yeah, we've already covered it. He's paying his father's debt. We've already covered this point. I'm paying off my father's debt. How could he possibly have such a large amount of debt? For example, say you rented a video, and perhaps you forgot about it for, say, a short period of about 10 years. You'd would have the biggest late fee known to man. It's kind of like, I can't tell if I'm supposed to be like, oh yeah, he's slipping into his like country accent, or they're just mistranslating this a bunch. Guys, please. Wow, nice. You can see how you can get that much debt. That makes sense now. Wait a minute, that doesn't make sense at all. Broken bottle. I guess the broken bottle is gonna come up in the interrogation. Alright, well, we've met more people, so let's talk about them. Ah, my sweetie pie. She must be really lonely with me all cooped up in here. Actually, she was laughing and rolling around with her tiger. She's my special someone, and I am her special someone. Very complex. Just between you and I. He's wasn't a bad guy at all. I could say that for sure. That's the first I've ever heard you say something nice about someone, Max. You must really been a nice guy. Like, I'm just gonna assume every time there's like a misspelling, it's him doing an accent. But then it doesn't excuse like Maya's or just falling apart in the second half of the game, huh? This woman, huh? Well, my type of woman is a gentle sweetie. Sounds like you're describing Regina. Well, he's definitely not describing Francisca. And then there's even more cards on the floor because he's doing this shit when he's nervous. Hold on, let me check something. Alright, they didn't go out of the way to make multiple cards for when they're being flipped. It just seems like it's the 5 of spades all the time. Can't believe a guy like that with that ugly mug is after my sweetie pie princess. Especially after she has eluded my charms for so long. There isn't much you can do about that, right? Huh. You haven't even been truly in love, have you? When you're truly in love with someone, you'd be jealous of their mirror because it traps their image inside. Don't you think that's sweet of him, Nick? I'm gonna get back with my sweetie pie. Then I'm gonna turn that dumb puppet into a toy glider. I guess you two haven't worked out your differences yet. What about this person? I don't... Oh, wow. He doesn't have any opinion on Mo. Okay. Weird. Alright. Because he works with it. We heard a lot about you at the circus, Max. Ah, you must mean from the dinosaurs. How were those Jurassic geriatrics? Max, you aren't very popular with the other performers, are you? Yes, sweetie. That's what they call jealousy. Jealousy. They're absolutely jealous of my absolutely fabulous self. People who really understand can see the obvious difference between us. People who really understand. For instance, my sweetie pie. So Regina understands him, huh? I plan on getting married to her. She is truly my sweetie pie princess. Wow, that's so cool. It's already in the works. Oh? That's strange. Regina never said anything about actually marrying this Joker. You met with the ringmaster on the night of the murder. Yes, I was with him around 10 p.m. once I was done with practice. I went to his room right after we finished. They found the ringmaster's body in the plaza in front of the lodging house. Yeah, I heard about that. He needed to step out for a bit, so I waited in his room for him to return. Huh?
Sorry, Max. I have something I must attend to right now. Do you mind waiting for me right here?
It's pretty it's pretty cold out. Where's your coat?
It's alright. I'll be back. It should only take about 10 minutes.
And then, I waited for him, but he never came back. Did he go to the plaza where the body was discovered? Possibly. The stone was tapered off a bit, but it was still very cold outside. But I have no idea where he went what he went off to do.
Well, that's spooky.
Time to mind break. I should save. Actually, the next day would count as a new day, so I think my health bar would come back. But you know what? We're gonna be real meticulously cool about it.
we go. Relog. Last night, you met with the ringmaster, correct? To negotiate your salary and such. Exactly. We reached an agreement about the salary for my 6-month-old contract. That's the truth, the whole truth. What do you mean? You just went to his office to negotiate your new salary? I hate lies, and I hate liars even more. What are you insinuating? Do you have any proof that I did something other than negotiate my fee last night? I mean, this is from a week ago, so yeah.
Take that!
That's... It was on the table in the ringmaster's room. You weren't lying when you said you received quite a raise. Is there a problem with being well compensated? Not with the compensation, just with the date. This is dated a week ago. Max, you finished your contract negotiations a week ago. Fabulous. Alright, I'll tell you what the truth. That night, the ringmaster called me to his room. Called you? Why did he do that? Sorry, sweetie. That's private. Ringmaster called him. I wonder if there was some sort of problem. Max? It's probably about the whole hitting Ben over the head the other day, right? It's probably, we have to talk about your drinking. And I get... Hold on, let me check real quick. Yeah, he's age 21, so I mean, even localized, he's the proper age to have just gotten into alcohol. Max, were you, perhaps you could share with me what you two spoke of? Well, not if I don't have to. Isn't that why you, isn't this why the ringmaster called you into his room that night? There you go.
Take that!
Isn't this why you were called to the ringmaster's room that night? Where'd you get that? Cafeteria, but you already knew that, didn't you? Of course. It fell and broke on the floor. Still hiding something else, Max. What is it, my sweetie? Didn't fall and break on the floor. You used this bottle to... Do you have to go to Ben's profile?
Take that!
Ben. Oh, shit. Actually. You nailed him over the head with his bottle, didn't you? And that's really fucked up, because regular glass bottles don't break easy. Like, people have, like, full whipped it, trying to hit, like, just the ground and stuff. Like, that shit don't break good. So I guess it was like a hard bonk. It bounced off his head and then broke on the floor, because otherwise you hit that shit real hard. So I mean, like, if you're not gonna be charged for murder, you're at least gonna be charged for assault. And that's why you got called to the ringmaster's room that night. Fabulous! You might as well be a magician. Unlock successful. The truth is, yesterday morning during breakfast, we had a run-in. You mean you had a fight with Ben the ventriloquist? Yeah, the ventriloquist. You could put it that way. Why'd you fight with him? Ben seems like such a quiet man. We fought about my sweetie pie. You mean Regina? That ill-bred creep told my sweetie pie princess that he was in love with her. Would you put up with that? Ill-bred? Are you talking about the same Ben? Told her he was in love with her. Are you sure we're talking about the same Ben? All I can say is that he made me mad and I had to tap him on his hard head. That's when the ringmaster called me and I realized that it was my chance. Your chance? That's when I went to his room and I laid it all out on the table. I asked him to let me marry my sweetie pie. What? The ringmaster told me that it sounds good to me. That's why my sweetie pie is my sweetie pie, and no one else's. Let's see. Since Ben was causing me so much trouble, I realized I had to shut him up. Well, that's, ominous. That's real ominous. Let's check this out. Damn, Ben is fucking 31 to Regina's 16. Ben, that's kind of sus. Like it'd be different if she was at least 18 and 31, I guess, because some people, you know, go with that, but fighting a 21-year-old over a 16-year-old, kind of weird, because at least, like, 21, like, it's closer. What do you mean, shut him up? You don't know, do you, my sweetie? Trillo can't say a word, not without Ben. Trillo? The puppet, the ventriloquist puppet. His name is Trilloquist. Get it? Ben Trilloquist? I got the joke earlier. See, I got the joke earlier. I didn't even know, but I got it. Yeah, that's the entire of Phoenix Wright, just puns. But a puppet doesn't talk. I know, that's why I hid it. Oh. Well, that's how we get the info. Gotta go find the puppet.
Okay. I know, that's why I hit it. Before the police came and took me away, of course. If that puppet started flapping off at the balsa, I'd be screwed. You hit him? You mean the ventriloquist puppet? You're so smart, sweetie. Where did you hide him? What? Sweetie? You aren't thinking of trying to add him to my defense, are you? Well, Ben does seem awful lonely without his puppet. Fabulous. That should have taught him a lesson. Okay, I hid Trillo in the ringmaster's room. You don't mind going there and getting Trillo for me, do you? No problem at all. Thank you, Max. You know, I can't stand to see my sweeties in a jam. Then don't go hiding puppets. Alright. Time to go get a puppet. Oh yeah, Ben's not gonna be here. Ben's not here anymore. Yeah, I wanted to ask him something. It's cold out. He's probably in the tent. I guess we'll go elsewhere first to check. Gump is still here. Mo's still here. What do you think, Nick? I wonder if we're making any progress. Don't be so negative. Of course we're making progress. But everyone loved the ringmaster. And there's no sign of footprints on the scene. Still a lot of mysteries left to be solved. Of course. Now Regina isn't here. I'm not seeing how that's related. Anything at the calf now? It's Ben here. Oh, hey, Ben. Hello. Hello to you too. It's awfully cold today, don't you agree? I do indeed. Don't you think it's cold too, Nick? I don't see you talk about weather. The weather deck. Okay. Is Regina here now? Same as always. Great big mess. Considering how messy it is, I bet they wouldn't notice if another poster went missing. Will you stop it, you poster pilferer? Just kidding. You know I already got one of those. You mean you stole one of them? Yeah, let's focus on what Max told us. He said he hid Trillo somewhere in the room. Oh, the ventriloquist puppy. Puppet, not puppy. Puppy. Nope. Did he hide it in the pocket? Because that's the one that kept talking about, like, oh, there's a paper. Scrap white paper sticking out. Okay, it's not. Alright. Check the desk. And makeup. And the trophies. There's something shoved under the bookshelf. That's Trillo, that's Ben's puppet. You're right, give it back to him later. Retrieve from the big top. Why do I have to carry this thing? Triloquist. Ventriloquist puppet, an operatic tenor who doubles as Ben's sidekick. Alright. So Ben's on the calf. I don't think we're gonna lose it as a clue, so we could probably just give it to Ben now. Alright. Ben, this is yours, isn't it? Yes! That's mine! Here you go. Did we lose it? Oh, we actually did lose it. Hold on. Let's see if we can bring it to max first. Just restart. Okay. Just looking for extra dialogue. Circus entrance. Or is it just gonna be like, we should return that puppet? No dialogue. I wonder if they just assume you're gonna bring it back right away. Yep, there you go. This punk, huh? Cello is such a wooden, cheeky excuse for a puppet. I can't believe that this thing is what I'm going up against for Regina's love. Ah, my sweetie pie, love only me. What? You're up against this for Regina's love? Whatever, let's just give him back to Ben. Is he listed as a profile? That'd be so funny, actually. A separate entity. Alright, here you go. Oh, and they even have like inverted costumes, like blue on the outside, white on the inside. Here you go. Okay. So Nick, where are we going next? Let's see.
Hey, wait!
Who said that?
What are you looking at? I'm right here behind you, you blind wench. What's your problem anyway? Don't you know how to properly greet someone?
Ben, is that you, Ben? No. I would never.
It was me. Yeah, me. Down here.
You're Trillo.
That is Mr. Quist to you, sir. Learn some manners before you blurt out my name. Now, try speaking to me again, but this time with some more proper respect.
Not again. Mr. Quist, is that better?
No, look at me when you're talking. You 8-bit excuse for an attorney.
Trillo, we talked about insulting people. You promised.
Oh, he's beating up. Oh, he's punching him. Oh, he's punching him. Oh, he's punching him.
I'll just leave that for a second. Okay. Do you shoot beams? Beam shot though. Okay. Why did you like celery, man? You were like mid thought, and you're just like, Right. Anyways, Trilla, we talked about insulting people. You promised.
But he was mocking me. Not being mean to bullies was not included in the deal.
Sorry, Trillo. Nick, what just happened? Trillo is still a puppet, right? A ventriloquist puppet?
Hey, who do you think you call a puppet?
I guess we all need to look it after all. Why is he so smug? This fucking Conan-ass fucking puppet? Look at his colors! Also, how do you enjoy him and Ben matching clothes-wise? Because they're inverted. Are you really gonna have nothing to say about any of this? Even Wood Puppet? I guess we're only gonna get dialogue out of him. Actually, no, maybe people's profiles will work, but all these clues don't seem like it'll work. What do you think about Maya? No? What do you think about Max? You should have some opinion. Nope. What do you think about yourself? What about Regina? Nope. Alright, we're just talking. Got it. Well, hop on. Tell us what do you know about the murder.
You talking to me? I said you talking to me. Don't look at me when don't look at him when you're talking to me.
Ventriloquist, you have to behave, young man.
Shut up, Woody. What murder you talking about? You mean the one where they off the old man?
I guess so.
No need to make such a fuss about things. That old man paid us all peanuts.
Trillo, you can't just say things like that. I didn't raise you to be that kind of puppet.
Don't you have nerve pills or something to take right now?
You're really an odd couple, aren't they?
Okay. I'll talk. Graham's got clobbered over the head. Let me lay it out to you. Pace sucks. Clown sucks. My partner has his hands up my pants.
Your partner? You mean Ben?
Yeah, creepy old guy who never finds it in himself to leave me alone. Tell him to back off for me, will ya? He's just another one of these dorks around here.
Oh my...
But I'll be fair. In this cesspool of human garbage masquerading as performers, I found my Madonna.
Your Madonna?
Regina, my lovely Regina. She is stunning, Rabben.
Well, I'm not sure if I would go that far.
You have to excuse him. He does not understand of what he speaks. I, on the other hand, am an appreciator of true beauty, hence why I shall marry her.
So, Mary?
The ringmaster got knocked off his cheap head by the flying fraud.
You and Max Galactica? Why do you say that?
Trillo, straighten up. Don't accuse people like that. Straighten up. I made a wood. Besides, you were there. You know what happened.
You were there?
If you're that interested, then I'll let you know one of the facts.
You're going to marry Regina?
That's right. She doesn't quite realize the joy that awaits her, does she?
I think I'm beginning to see why she seemed troubled. Well, she...
I don't care. It is my choice, not hers. We're getting hitched.
I know you think that, but... For what?
I gave her a special gift. A
gave her the wonderful gift of song.
You gave her a song?
Well, I am a renowned tenor. You'll be happy to know that I've decided to grace you with one of my songs.
Me, 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 me. I want you to touch me. I want you to kiss me. I want you to.
This is getting kind of weird.
The rest is private.
Yep. Alright, that's... And then you know that he was going to make a Woody joke because he's made of wood. I'm like, Well, the melody is pretty good. But also the lyrics, I think they need a little work.
Who asked you? I'm the artist here.
Thanks. Now that Trillo's here, does that mean we can talk normally now?
Hey, Buttface! Ah! You'll be looking forward to tomorrow, aren't you, Mr. Ambulance Chaser?
You just call me a dog?
You know, it's time to get rid of that pesky magician once for all.
Is it Trillo?
The jibba jabba. Let's get a court already.
Hey, wait a second. What's going on? He's a witness for tomorrow's trial. Well, can't wait for Ben to have been the real one. What in the world happened to Ben and Trillo? Quite a pair of those. Oh, monkey noises! Oh, there's actually a monkey. What the fuck? What? Monkey? Oh, yeah, no, my badge! Hey, welcome back, Nick. That monkey. Ah, my badge! The monkey stole it. What? Mr. Attorney, that face was so cute. You look so completely dumbfounded. Regina? That monkey... Hey, no need to get angry, okay? But my attorney's badge! Don't worry, I'll help you out. Okay, if you say so. If I don't get my badge back, how can I flash it? By the way, the monkey's name is Money. Money the monkey. Okay. His name is Monkey. Monkey. Money the monkey. The monkey is called Money? Yes. Well, the rich ape just stole my attorney's badge. Mind if I get that back? I'll see what I can do. Even I have money problems. Whenever Money sees something shiny, he takes it back home. Haha, that's pretty funny. I guess I'll just have to find out where Money disappeared to. I think that's your best bet. You should probably ask Uncle Mo. He might know. You don't know? Well, Money isn't exactly someone I'm on friendly terms with. What? He's not really the kind of animal I work with, even if he does need taming. Oh, I see. Got a mouse, huh? Guess it's time to visit that old cookie clown. Ben and Trillo. You mind telling us about Ben? Ben? Oh, you mean the guy that is always hanging around with Trillo? What do you mean hanging around? Well, he was there when Trillo told me that he was in love with me. Trillo told you he was in love with you. Yes, he did. Kinda cute, don't you think? He's so smart, and he's such a wonderful singer. I love him. But what about Ben? What about Ben? It's got nothing to do with me loving Trillo. Sand through the hourglass, so are the days of the circus. Propose. Regina, you were proposed to, weren't you? Proposed to? No, that won't be for a while. Huh, really? That's strange, isn't it, Nick? Yeah, Max and Trillo both say otherwise. They said they asked for her hand in marriage. But Max only talked to the ringmaster about it. Forget about that. He asked the ringmaster for her hand, not Regina directly. So I guess Trillo hasn't asked directly either. What? He's gonna propose to me? I'm so confused. How about you, Maya? Oh, what? Who do you think I should go for, Max or Trillo? Wait, what? Wait, do you realize that Trillo's a puppet? I don't care that he's a bit stiff. Oh, boy. Alright, well that's all we're gonna get, I guess. On to search. Master room? so we're just gonna have to go back to Mo. Entrance. Houses. I thought we were gonna be done right after getting the info out of Max, but then we went back here to get more info from Ben. Huh? Detective Gumshoe took off already. Yeah, probably because we ditched him earlier. But he and the other cops get lonely and headed back to the precinct. No new clues, it seems. There's still, like, other rooms listed in the lodgings, but I guess we don't have access to them on day one. There's, like, Arlo and, like, a lounge or something. This is, like, first and third floor.
Oh my, if it isn't Mr. Wright all the time.
No.
It's alright to be wrong every now and then again, right?
See, Nick, it just took a while for the joke to find its audience.
So what can I do for you? Do you think a good joke you want? You remember a good joke you want to tell me? Pull up a chair, or maybe just pull my finger and let me have it.
We're gonna get the same sound effect either way, aren't we?
Ha! You know I put a whoopee cushion on the chair. You really know what it takes to be a clown, don't you? Aha! 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 Aha!
Yeah, we don't have any new profiles, so... Regina. So, about Regina.
Regina's such a pure, innocent child.
She's such a cutie, too.
She was born and raised in the circus, you know. But that means she doesn't really know much about the world outside the big top.
Sounds like Pearly.
For her, every child's dream of the circus is her everyday reality.
She lives in a dream world.
She sees dancing wild animals, men flying in the air, and one very funny clown every day. The funny thing is, that all seems normal to her because it is her everyday life.
Guess that explains why she thinks she can marry a ventriloquist puppet.
Don't ask me if her reality is a good thing or a bad thing, though. A clown sees life simply without complications.
Monkey. You ever heard of a monkey named Money?
Ah, yes, money.
Stole my attorney's badge.
Well, money does love shiny objects. It makes sense that you swipe your badge. But under no circumstances can you chase after him.
Why's that? Oh, I know. You don't want to get involved in any monkey business, right?
Exactly, bravo, bravo.
Enough joking around, though. Money isn't considered a member of Regina's family. Then who does he belong to? I'd be happy to take you to where his owner's staying. Oh, is that Arlo upstairs? You mean right now?
Of course. Shall we go?
Oh, wow. Okay. Weird. I guess this leads to the end of the chapter, if it's going to be like that. Although I have talked to everyone, so it should be fine. Oh, we got a tuba. A muffler. What is this room? We got a basketball net.
This is it. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? I can't breathe. Don't be such a wimp. You only need to climb 2 flights of stairs. Anyway, this is the place. Acro's room.
An acrobat? Who would have thought?
Acro? He's an acrobat. Seems like he's not around today.
That's a big pile of junk in the corner. Oh yeah, that's all the shiny things, huh?
I don't think it'd be wrong to assume that Phoenix's stuff is over there too. Just be careful to make sure you got the right stuff.
Thanks, Mo. See you later. Monkey added as clue. Okay. Okay, that's kind of weird that it asked me to go with Mo, but then I have the ability to move without him, so okay. It's a monkey calendar. Whoever's in the room must really love monkeys. Maybe a little too much. I just realized that the year's almost over. Amazing how time flies. It's been one wild year, especially the last part. Well, we still have one last person to help this year, Max. It's Max. Hey, the net's ripped. Money must be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore. The net looks fine to me. You really think he plays basketball? I think so. Monkeys live life above the rim, you know? You're joking, right? You think the monkey has got proverbial game? Of course, that monkey doesn't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. Well, prehensile out of hell may be an unfair advantage. What is that dialogue we just had? We were talking street, boys. He's got a barbell. Looking around. Everything he's got is for upper body training. Wait a second. These are the same machines I see on TV all the time. Hey, Nick. What? I don't have one. This barbell here is a new model. I don't have this one. Don't overdo it, Maya. You don't want to end up a muscle woman. This bed is incredibly well made. It's almost like a maid made it up. Even the laundry on top of the bed is folded perfectly. Nick, there's nothing unusual about that. It's how things are supposed to be. Can't a man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do? Window. See the big top from out the window here. No snow on top of the big top. Kinda weird, don't you think? The inside of the tent is so warm, any snow that lands on it probably melts. I guess you're right. Snow probably also slides off. Yeah, so it probably... No, actually, no. I was gonna say any footprints would have been covered by the snow, but then... It was by the lodgings he was killed. Holy cow! There's a fork and a mirror. Everything's shiny. There's even a real cheap-looking knockoff wristwatch. Look at this! A trophy. It's real heavy. Nick, I found it! Your badge. It's right here. Now it's added to the end. Attorney's badge returned to its rightful spot on lapel. Oh, so he's just pointing to it every time he shows people? Yeah, look at this. Thanks, you really saved me. Huh? What's the matter? Did you find something? Yeah, check this. Oh, it's a ring. There's something engraved. From T to R. Well, from Trillo to Regina. There you go. Ring put in pocket. Okay. Well, I think it's about time we wrap our investigation. Do you think we'll win tomorrow in court tomorrow? Who knows? Even I can't imagine what kind of testimony will come out tomorrow. But I guess Mo will be returning in court, be a witness in court tomorrow. Mo and maybe the puppet. Don't worry, Nick. Maybe, no matter what, we'll still got that magician on our side. That's good, because we might need some magic tomorrow. Good joke. Good joke. Okay. Next day, right before court. Good morning, Max. Max? Milk. What? If I don't have a glass of milk before I go on stage, I just can't function, sweetie. Stage? Don't worry, there won't be a stage. All you have to do is sit down. I guess. Nick, Max is really nervous. That's understandable. Hey, my sweeties. What? You don't think I should fly, do you? Huh? You know, you gotta make a good first impression. When I enter the room, maybe I should fly in and warm up the crowd a little bit. No. Well, you can't be having you flying around the courtroom. It just wouldn't be right. Imagine if you hit someone. Don't worry, Max. Just do what Nick says and everything will be okay. Oh, sweetie. What is it this time, Max? Why don't you try flying into the courtroom? I can see it now. The dashing young lawyer flying fabulously in from above. One glimpse of that, and everyone in the room will be on your side. Max, really? No one needs to fly today. Nick, what's with that look in your eyes? I like the sound of that. Dashing young lawyer flying fabulously. Okay. But also, it would kind of make him even more sus, considering the no fingerprints. They'd just be like, "Oh, magician could fly. Look, he made someone else fly." Then not the case of one. What? Your Honor, get on with it. Sorry, I just realized that the defendant's name is Billy Bob Johns. So, well, isn't the defendant also known as Maximilian Galactica? Yes, Your Honor. He does often go by that name. You know, my grandchild is a huge fan of his. I think everyone here wouldn't mind if we called him Defendant Maximilian Galactica. Sounds more, friendly. I wonder if that is to our advantage. Miss Von Karma, your opening statement, if you please. I hope you didn't bother thinking you'd win this one, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Eh? That spirit channeling trial was a sham. I refuse to acknowledge its legitimacy. It did not count, you hear me? I guess she's still upset about last time. You have no chance, zilch, zero, zilch, nada. Not losing this case. Why, you ask? Because it is not in the true nature of a Von Karma to lose at anything. Because being born a Von Karma is a free pass to be arrogant and annoying. Watch and learn, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'll show you the textbook procedure for proving how absolutely guilty you are. Me? Guilty? What are you talking about? It will be my ultimate revenge. Not like it'll bring your dad back. There, opening statement complete. Now let's hurry and wrap this up. It's a waste of time. Very well, you may call your first witness. Detective Dick Gumshoe, get up there, now! Sorry to keep you from your work, as I'm sure you need every penny you can earn, Detective. Don't mention it. It's no trouble at all. I've been looking forward to this. Very well. I would like you to begin shedding light on the events in question. At your service, sir. All right, Detective, you may proceed with your testimony. Bum bum bum. Here comes our autopsy. Last game, they just kept giving us the autopsy. This game, they're just like, nah, you gotta wait until court. Night of the crime. Snow has fallen until 9:40 p.m., making it extremely cold out. All the circus performers were gathered in the big town to practice their routines. The practice session broke up about 10 p.m. The murder itself took place in the plaza in front of the lodging at 10:15. The victim was found bent over a wooden box, dead as a doornail. The cause of death was blunt force trauma that snapped the vertebrae in his neck. I see. He was beaten to death. Here's the autopsy report to the victim. The court accepts this as no evidence. I can't wait for, the murder to have been, Trillo physically being used as a blunt force object. Either that or it's gonna be some crazy thing like, the acrobat dropped something from the third floor onto the dude's head. Because I mean, then you wouldn't need to be down there. It would just smash his head, but then you'd have to reposition the body. But I guess you could come down as like Max Galactica costume to do that. Like, if you just dropped the box onto the guy's head, and then laid him on top of the box afterwards, then, you know, it didn't look out of place. A blunt object, Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. The night of the crime, snow fell, 9:40.
Hold it!
Let me ask you about the snow. It was nearly a blizzard up until the time of the crime. Did it pile up? It wasn't such a big deal. Maybe about 1.5 inches on the ground. Snow froze in place and stayed on the ground until the next day. Snow. See, there's gotta be more to this. What's the matter, Nick? I should take a look at the court record. Mr. Gumshoe, what were your members of the circus doing at the time? I mean, yeah, there's, the footprints in the snow would coincide.
Hold it!
Because I mean there was stuff there before, that it could be uncovered. for the crime. When you say all the circus performers, who do you mean? Everyone but the dancers and staff were there. Regina the Animal Tamer, Mo the Clown, Ben the Ventriloquist, and of course the defendant, Maximilian Galactica, and his victim, the Ringmaster. Oh, I almost forgot. Reason the Tiger was also there. Out of curiosity, what about the circus monkey? Well, when I was investigating yesterday, he happened to snatch my wristwatch. Oh, that's his. The knockoff wristwatch. Detective, you are welcome to file a police report after these proceedings.
Hold it!
After practice was over, where did everyone head off to? Regina was playing with Regent, while Mo went back to his room, tired from work. Ben the Ventriloquist went to the front gate, absorbed in his own world. Ringmaster and Max went off to the Ringmaster's room to talk privately. Yeah, Ben would have been staring off because he lost Trillo at that point. Talk privately, huh? That's awful suspicious. You wouldn't happen to know what they were talking about, would you? Seems they were negotiating Max's salary. Actually, Max was asking for Regina's hand in marriage. Murder itself took place in front of the lodging house at 10:15.
Hold it!
I'd like you to be more specific about the events at 10:15. Okay, not a problem, pal. We got a witness that told us how the whole thing went down. Ow! This is totally meaningless. Time to move on. Alright, we'll just have to revisit that testimony later. We can't be sharing information between witnesses.
Hold it!
Wooden box. Oh right, they took the wooden box in for forensics. That's right. It says wooden box, but that looks like a stage box made of like metal and plastic. Like it doesn't look like it's made of wood. It's like those cases that hold like electrical equipment. Like a luggage. The victim must have been carrying the wooden box when he was killed. Nah. I'm gonna go with my theory that it was dropped on his head. I'm gonna stick with my theory. Carrying the box, huh? It was a rather strange wooden box, Your Honor. What do you mean? Well, it was much heavier than it looked, not to mention it was locked. Locked, you say? Okay. This may prove to be my only chance. I might as well ask some more questions. Well, if it was locked, I don't know if they got into it. And assuming this is like the other questions, I'll be allowed to ask all of them, and it might just change what the testimony afterwards is. Alright, start from the top. What about the box? This one box. You figure it weighs about 20 pounds, right? Sounds about right. The whole thing is lined with iron. Iron plating? Why do you think it's lined with iron? Figure that. Ouch! I think we could all do without your guesses, detective. Stick to what little you actually know. Sorry. Suffice to say, the box is really heavy. Much better. You may continue.
Hold it!
According to the autopsy report, the murder weapon was a blunt object, correct? You done your homework, pal? And you haven't found the murder weapon, have you? Police are searching for it as we speak. My theory is that it is something that perpetrator ran off with. You would think so, especially since you didn't find it at the scene of the crime. It's the box. It's totally the box. No. I bet he made it disappear with magic. Ha ha ha. There wasn't much that was going to that we could go after Gumshoe with this time. Gave us the facts as he saw them. Is it storming again? Whenever I hear like loud noise, I'm just like, oh, is someone scraping the ground? No, it's a thunderstorm. Okay. So if it suddenly cuts off, you know why. Alrighty. I didn't see anything. That's why you're the lore and I'm the medium. Should I just stop here now then?